Des Thomas.
Hey, what's up, man?
Good to see you here today.
Yeah, good to be here, man.
Downtown Jack.
Yeah, Florida, baby.
South Bank.
It's sunny. It's nice. It's hot. It's sweaty.
South Bank, Jacksonville. Here to get your take on Finally Free, your new album. Just came out last month, right?
Yes, sir.
Cool, man.
Finally Free, baby. In stores now.
Where can people find it?
So you can find it right now, nowhere physically in store, but on Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, Google Play. I got physical copies. Trying to get them in the stores too. I got a couple of different spots. We're trying to get them set up in a couple different stores. But yeah, man, Finally Free. It's finally time. Going to push this album and get this message that I'm talking about out in people's ears. So,
okay, so the title, Finally Free. Tell me a little bit about that.
Finally Free came to me. I went through a lot of different things, and God showed me. Well, I actually got the album Finally Free. The original name of the album was Broken Silence, and it came as far as talking about the different things in the music world and the community and my own personal life that things like that people were not talking about. People were talking more about cars and jewelry and money versus life and truth and things that really matter. The crime and the different things, the element of the time. So Finally Free came about from some things I dealt with personally where I felt like I wasn't free. I felt like I was mentally in chains. I felt like I was insecure, full of doubt, had no idea of his own self-worth, my purpose, what God put me here for. So it's basically saying I'm finally free to be able to go and share this truth, share my heart, about the truth that I've learned in life and about the different things that can change somebody else's life.
Okay. So, did you grow up in Jacksonville?
I grew up in Albany, Georgia till I was 8. My mama moved me and my sisters to Jacksonville when I was 8. And I grew up on 103rd.
103rd,
yeah.
okay.
So, but yeah, grew up on the 3rd, man.
Okay. When did you start rapping?
I actually started rapping before I left Albany. I started rapping when I was 7 years old. Eric, the guy who stayed across the street from my grandma's house, we had an idea to go to the library, walk to the library and try to write a rap. Because at the time I think like MC Hammer and Baby Got Back and things like that were on the radio. We got exposed to this was 80, 86 or something, so we went and wrote this little baby rap. We were 7, 8 years old. He was like a year older than me, I think. That was it, man. That was my first rap at 7 years old.
You remember what the song was called?
I have no idea. That was so many years ago. Yeah.
Tell me what your songwriting process is like.
So with me writing songs, I could be anywhere. I don't have to actually have a beat. I could be like somewhere right now with a pad, or I've recently gotten a camera recorder. Now I have a thought, and it might just rhyme in my head, and I'll just come up with a rhyme in my head, and I'll sit on the recorder, or I'll pull out a pad and just jot it down. So it's really just scattered ideas, scattered thoughts, and I actually sit down and I have a track and formulate it to fit the track.
Is there a consistent theme through each of your songs, or are they just a conglomeration of your ideas from what you pull up from here and there?
Yeah, so there's a consistent message. Finally Free, it really stems from my own story. It stems from my own, the things I was insecure about within myself, my upbringing. It's really a common thing in the hood, man. A lot of different kids go through the same thing I went through. It's being insecure, having no idea of what my identity was. So I'm running with other cats who are my age, trying to figure out life as 10, 11, 12 years old, with no father in the home. I had men that were around that were in different cities and different places, but no direct communication as far as this is how you do this, this is how you do that. That voice was gone once my dad had passed when I was 9, right before my 10th birthday. So from there, man, the message is simply, from the first song, Finally Free, I talk about my own insecurities, a little bit of my past as far as my upbringing with the street background, but then saying basically, finally free. I'm destined to be what God called me to be, and I'm basically trying to help other people see that type of thought. From there, breaking the shackles off your thought process. From there, just thinking about some of these things I'm saying to you. Does it make sense or does it not? That roped off, man, the Lord can take you from one place, one frame of mind, and completely put you in another frame of mind, completely change your personality. Not your personality, but change a strong part of your thought process.
Okay. How do you have time to work a full-time job and produce a rap album like this? Where do you find the time?
Well, to be honest, man, it was a tough process because I had recently got married, but I really made up my mind that I was going to go ahead and do the project because I really had been, the project was long coming, it was long awaited. And I decided, when I stopped letting the enemy talk me out of doing the project. And I decided this is what God gave me to do, no matter how old I'm getting. He put it in my heart to do it. Go ahead and do it. I had just gotten married. I, just started a new job and different things like that. Of course, you have life, church. I just forced it, man. I just went in the room and just closed the door. My wife, she got frustrated with me at times, but just stayed committed, man. After work, just going into the room and closing the door and trying to organize the different artists and things to get it done.
A little off target here, but when you were growing up, did you have a favorite rap song that you could sing front to back?
A lot of Tupac music, a lot of Pac's music. I embody growing up because it kind of internalized how I felt in a song. So it's numerous songs.
So Tupac's been one of your biggest music influences?
My biggest influence.
Do you have any other musical influences that you would say?
I would say like Lecrae, some of those guys from that era.
Okay.
But growing up, Pac and Scarface, man, they were my two main influences music-wise.
What about life in general influences?
My mom, my dad, the short memories I had up until the time before my 10th birthday when I was 9. The memories from him, he was a strong influence. A lot of the influence I got after that were negative influences. I had uncles in different states, different places. But there was a distant voice. There wasn't a voice in my head saying, "Hey, what are you doing?" It was just more of my own thoughts, my own voice, and the guys I was growing up around, our voices. Then my mom ended up getting married and everything, and he was a drug dealer, so that was a different influence. And before him, though, those guys who were more like players and things like that. So I kind of idolized guys in the dunks and the slabs and the dope boys type.
Gotcha. What's your take on rap music nowadays?
Rap music now, there's still some guys out there who are having some messages in their music, but the most of the music that's pumping out now, outside of, within the gospel rap world, but a lot of it outside of the gospel rap world is not really speaking more about life, more about floss, and more about material, more about status versus
even the
reality.
Christian.
Even in some of the Christian music, even in some of the gospel music, it's more like how tight I could be on this song versus, man, this kid's mom just got killed last night, versus neighborhood next door burnt up in a bite, somebody's whole family in there, versus stuff like that. Not saying I got so much of that on my music, but that's kind of my idea of bringing that back to the surface as far as, in the 90s, man, it was different. Guys actually had messages in there. And even still today, you have a few cats outside of the gospel world that have messages that I would say, yeah, man, I like that.
Yeah.
But very few.
Well, which tracks on Finally Free do you think people will gravitate towards? And why do you think they will?
I had a lot of input about the song titled Finally Free, Get Up Off Me. It's more of like breaking, basically getting all the voices away from you and actually hearing God outside of everything else's input. Finally Free more, because it's talking about being free from the things that kept you bound mentally. Shackles, the song shackles, things that kept you mentally.
You say that you're an entertainer, an ex-slinger. What's that about?
So I'm not actually saying I'm an entertainer. The words are actually saying I'm not an entertainer.
Okay.
An ex-slanger. But God can change us.
Okay. I was trying to mentally figure out what that was about. Like I couldn't tell if you were saying not an entertainer in that part.
Right. I was saying I'm not an entertainer.
Okay.
An ex-slanger.
Okay, I got you.
But God can change us. I still keep it real. He sent me to integrate the changes. I painted this beautiful picture. So my boy, I put that frame up. It's basically saying I'm not afraid to say what's in my heart to say anymore. I'm not afraid to really keep it real, man. That's all that it come down to. Just being honest about what's in my heart, about who cares, about who cares how it makes anybody else feel.
Okay. You have a song on there with an interesting title called Pass the Rock. Talk about that.
Pass the Rock it got Pass the Rock, man. Shout out to Fearless, Don B, Rico, the Southern Emperor for making the track. Man,
What's the rock? What's that about?
The rock is actually Christ. It's metaphorical. It's basically saying instead of passing the rock as far as gold, passing Christ, the message of Christ on to somebody else. Like, we have an eternal life. We go to church and all that stuff. That's all cool. That's good for edification, our own edification. But when we leave them church doors, are we sharing that with anybody? And it's not so much scripture, like quote scriptures to people.
Yeah.
It's actually showing your lifestyle in front of people. Your lifestyle could still be from a street background, still be a normal conversation, but you're passing the message of, man, you don't have to be depressed. You don't have to be stressed like that no more. You don't have to be, bound in chains in your thought process. You don't have to be spiritually dead. You know what I'm saying? You can actually, pass this message, man. God is good. Christ really did a lot for us to be free and walk in His grace and authority. So He did a lot, man. So we could pass that message on to people. It's metaphorical saying, so as basketball, pass the rock or pass the brick. You know what I'm saying? But the rock is actually Christ. And when Jesus was talking to Peter, he said, pass this gospel, man. I shared it to you free. Share it to somebody else free.
What is your hopes that people will take away from Finally Free?
To not be afraid to do what God put in your heart to do, not to be afraid to be you, even if it's exposing your true mind and heart. That's really what we're called to do, is live out our purpose, on purpose, actually share. Everybody's not born again, everybody is not a believer in Christ and all that. But basically, to hear the message of God, of Christ, what He actually came for. He actually came to where you don't have to stay in that place that you might be in. You can actually be broken free from that. He came to break you free from that. All you gotta do is accept Him, and everything else comes once you believe in Him.
Now I know you. I go to church with you,
Yeah.
and I know that you are a little bit of a quiet guy from the first meeting, but being a rapper, you're gonna have to be on stage, and a lot of people are gonna be watching you. And how are you gonna deal with it? Can you be in that role? Can you make yourself available in such a, I don't know what I'm saying, but
That's a good question. A great question. So yeah, I have no choice. That whole thing with God saying, use the title Finally Free and the name of the album is to basically break out of that quietness. I used to stay quiet a lot around large groups of people and be afraid to share my heart and mind, my true thoughts around people because of what people might think. The whole thing of Finally Free is saying I'm no longer mentally, bound by that. Now I'm actually spiritually free, mentally free to say and do all these things that God called me to do and be in front of whoever. You get what I'm saying? My whole purpose is to be who He called me to be. So that quiet thing is really was a lot from the enemy. To make it feel like I couldn't do these things in front of people or say these things in front of people. To feel like I was too scared to talk in front of large groups of people when God really called me to be a public speaker.
hypothetical question here. One day, Des Thomas is at the Grammys. Who does he have under his arm?
My wife.
Your wife?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Tease. They
Yeah?
Tease.
She's gonna be with you?
She'll be with me. My whole goal isn't even to be like no famous dude or nothing. That's part of the also the opening statement and Finally Free is that I never really wanted to be famous. That's why it took so long to actually come forth with this message. I knew it propelled me into a public space. Well, that's not even really my goal, man. To put the Grammys and all that. It's cool if it happens, but
Just a hypothetical. Also, if you were there, what kind of shoes would you be wearing?
no clue. Depends on where I am in my life.
Because I know you, and you've always got nice shoes on. So I figured you might have some designer that you like, maybe some core shoes. I don't know who makes good shoes.
It might be some regular Forces or some Chucks or something. But nothing fancy. I keep it me, man. I ain't gotta be.
Who would you want to see? Who would you want to be backstage with and share your life with and your passions and your heart with?
I mean, I like to meet some of the guys that came up before me, like Lecrae. I like to meet some of those guys. Bizzle. Some of those guys, Bizzle. I like to meet some of those guys, man. Tadashi and Trip. Those are some of the big, names that I like those guys. But there's some other guys that haven't made it that far in their career that I would like to actually see and slap hands with and have a conversation with. But for the most part, man, I just be happy to be there. Whoever came in my path, I believe God will put them in my path for me to say something.
If they ever asked you to do a show with them, to open for them maybe, would you do it?
Oh, definitely. I'll be there. Yeah, if God graced me in that way, then yeah, I'll be there. I know He'll provide everything I need to do it.
All right. Sounds good. Purpose for the album.
So the album is actually just a platform. The whole idea of Third Day Music Group is, the resurrection. He died and was resurrected to give us new life, right? From that new life that He sprung in me, it's bigger than this album. It's bigger than the next upcoming. We got Lexi. Lawrence coming. We got a couple different artists we're trying to build. Lil Bobby, but that's a platform only to spread the true message, which is love our community. God called me to speak about these different things that are troubling our neighborhoods, our communities. We have 5 different phases in the Love Our Community, which are actually events that we're going to hold and house in neighborhood events, parks, and things like that. But to like talent shows and cookouts and basketball, semi-tournaments, things like that, basketball games, to actually have a deeper message, to present the gospel. Also to present, hey man, why are we still in this frame of mind that this is cool? We have black men getting murdered by hands of black men every day in America. Every day. We can't blame anybody for that but ourselves. We have fatherless homes right now all over the cities, all over every city in this country. Fatherless, huge in the black community. You know what I'm saying? Our youth are being misdirected or unguided. So we have all these different crime elements in our neighborhoods. As far as the killing, as far as the prisons, we're overpopulated in the prison system, but we only make up 13% of the country. We make up, I think it's 37% of the prison population. And all these different trouble issues, our finances, we're so troubled in our family, we have no clue, for the majority of us, have no clue on how to use our finances to better our lives. It's more than just buying this car, buying this house, but let's make it to where our kids can do the same thing. It's that generational wealth. The scripture says, man, a good man is set for, inheritance for his kids, trying to, change the idea of the whole frame of mind of our community right now to a better state.
Sounds good. Well, I think that'll wrap it up right now. But what a blessing to have Desmond Thomas talk about life, faith, social issues, and his beloved music.
Yep. Yeah, it's a blessing, man, to have y'all have me, man. I'm glad, do this interview. Beautiful city of Jacksonville. Plan on going back home in Albany, in the Benny. But hey, man, y'all check out the album Finally Free. It's on Amazon, Spotify, iTunes. You can find it anywhere, digitally. If you go online, go to YouTube, man, check it out. But if you like it, man, go cop that, man, go buy that, man. And help me spread this message. I'm trying to do more and more of this in the community to help other guys do more and more of this. For me, it's not about money. We definitely got to have money to try to spread the message as far as God, as far as I can take it. With God on my side, I believe we can take it across the world.